folks, it's old Rockin' Tom here, getting ready to do a little turkey fry, and we got about 4.5 gallons of peanut oil. It has a high flash point and a high smoke point and works really good, so that's what we're going to use, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to have about maybe 16 folks over for fried turkey, so if you've never tried it, give it a whirl. So we got to be careful here with this because the oil's hot. It's about 375 degrees, and I've got a fire extinguisher over here just in case, but I've got the fire off on the burner too, so that in case it does boil over, it doesn't get caught on fire and cause a disaster. So off here we go, putting this little guy in. He's about a 14-pound bird, a little over 14 pounds, and I can already hear it. Got to make sure your bird's pretty dry too. Very slowly. Always wear an apron and that, because it's actually popping up in my face. I can feel it. Hopefully you can hear that sizzling. So we're looking at about 47 minutes, and we'll be ready to take it out, let it cool, rest, and then we'll cut it up and eat it. Okay, it's been about 47 minutes, so we're getting ready to come take this little dumpling out. Take my hook here and grab this, lay it to the side. Get my pan ready, and here it comes, all cooked, big time. Yay!
Yay!
Doesn't that look good?
Looks delicious.
I'm trying to let it drip a little bit here, drip dry, and then I've got some towels here and a aluminum foil, and I'm shaking. It's because I'm so hungry, that's what it is. All right, so we'll take this inside and let it rest for 20-30 minutes, and then we'll be ready to carve it and have some fun. Here we go.
Let me come back down.
Yep. I can't stress the safety with this hot,
Go.
hot oil and hot turkey. Okay, here we go. We got the turkey. We got it cool down here a little bit, and maybe by almost a half an hour. It still feels pretty warm to the touch, but we're going to give it a whirl here and starting the carving process here. I start on the back drumstick with this electric knife here. And I get down a little ways. And then I put my knife down, and then I break the joint. And then I cut right through the center of the joint. Just like that. Then you have a natural V here, so you can find the joint between the thigh and the drumstick. Sometimes it's easy. There you go. I'm a little rusty. I don't do this all the time. Then I get the thigh, and you got the thigh bone and the thigh meat, and I just cut right down along the bone just a little bit. on each side. Just like that, and then kind of twirl the bone out of it. Bam! I usually use my little fillet knife for this. You can do it with and just get the meat off of the bone. Then we can take this wonderful thigh meat, put it back on our cutting board. Oh, that's a bone. We don't want that. Thigh meat. And take our electric knife, go at an angle, and just cut it into bite-sized pieces. There you go. Almost need a bigger counter to do all this. Put that right there, and I'll put the other thigh right there with the other dark meat. And then I'll put the other drumstick right along here. Next thing I'll do is get the wing, and I cut it right at the joint. Just have the natural joint there. Some people eat these, some people don't. I'll stick that on there also. I leave the drumette on there because when you go to work with your breast, it doesn't rock. It stays. It gives you something to anchor to. So I'll take that off. One of the last things I'll take off. You can take the skin off. I do that. And what you do here to get the breast off, you can do it several different ways. Some people just slice it off this way, and other people do it another way, and I'm going to try it for the first time the other way.
Oh.
Go right down the keel, start it, and then use your fingers to pull, and just go right along with your knife. And I might just use my fillet knife to get down here to make sure I'm getting, they call it a scoring. Get right along. Try to get as much of that white meat, that beautiful white meat off as possible. And this is still a little warm. And kind of let the weight of the breast help you. And just keep working it a little bit. And so there is the breast. Take this. I'm going to set this over to the side a little bit so I can. So there we got the breast. Go ahead and take the skin off of it. Some people do, some people don't. It's a little hard on your knife, or on the sharpness of your knife. You've got the grain of the meat is going across here. You want to cut across the grain. So you just go right like this. Make them, about a 1/4 inch, because the 1/4 inch keeps it from drying out. If you get it too thin, it dries out pretty quick. See the steam coming off of it? It's still a little bit warm, and I'll let it cool for a half an hour plus. And there you go. That ought to do it. You just do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to be eating here shortly, so we'll see how everybody likes it. That turkey show is good.